Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Kind of wanted to start the video off a little bit differently today. Kind of wanted to go over my recent dividend payments. As you guys know, I've been investing in high dividend yielding securities, and part of that is getting a dividend either quarterly or monthly. A lot of my funds currently are paying out quarterly, but I have a couple fixed income accounts as well, which we'll go through. Hopefully I can jump into the account here before the end of the trading session today and put an order in to sell. But anyway, here are some of my recent dividends. Like I said, I've been focusing on high dividend yielding securities, and this is typically a monthly thing. I have a couple monthly dividends, and then a lot of these dividends are quarterly too. And just kind of going through, here's a PCM fund here. This is more of a fixed income. PTY, PIMCO, another fixed income fund here. Good old Coca-Cola here. Pays out really well, actually. Another fixed income fund here, a Guggenheim fund. So a lot of monthly funds here. Here's another monthly fund as well, a BlackRock Core Bond Trust fund. And a lot of those funds are paying anywhere from 5 to 11%. 11% funds, a little bit riskier than the 5% funds. And I definitely have been putting more capital into safer investments. And then we have a couple quarterly dividends here. Here's General Motors. Going to be putting a little bit more capital into General Motors. And here's an ETF, a very good Vanguard high dividend yield ETF, which I may put a little bit more money into. I don't think I've missed anything. And then here's some of my prior dividends as well. September dividends. Pfizer here paying off very nicely, $15. It's about a 3.5% dividend. Here's my high yield bond fund here, another $15 or so. So yeah, these are my dividends here. A lot of these are monthly dividend yields, and the quarterly dividend yields come on a little bit more infrequent basis, obviously. 12 for monthly, 4 for quarterly. But a lot of those quarterly ones are spaced throughout the year, so you'll have dividend payments throughout the month, each month, with a large number of high dividend yielding securities in your portfolio. Going back to my account here, down a little bit today, negative $36. Like I said, it's still in the active trading session, just a few minutes left here. A lot of this has to do with a little bit of a pullback in Portola here. Lost a couple bucks, about $26, as well as Pfizer. Pfizer has not been performing well, but this is a long-term play. And as investors know, if stocks get cheaper, it's a good time to put more money into the stocks. I may put a little bit more money into Pfizer. Cost dollar average, if you will. You can see here a few of my stocks are down as well. What I'd like to do is, I've been talking about this for a few videos here, is I'm going to get rid of this Market Vectors Fallen Angel High Yield Bond Fund. It's just kind of sitting here. It's fixed income, but the fixed income isn't that high. It's only 5.6%. And with the Fed announcement coming out either tomorrow or the day after, I may want to get rid of this. If the interest rates do go up, this fund may go down. But again, this is a bond fund. It's not a single bond, so it's a much more complex relationship with the interest rates. You know, a simple rise in interest rates doesn't mean this fund necessarily is going to fall off a cliff and go down. But again, I'm not sure. I'm a new investor here, so I may just want to kind of get out of this, liquidate this. I'm down $44 in capital investment, but with my dividend yield payments coming through, I'm only down maybe $10 or so. So it may be a good time to jump out of this fund. So currently it's trading $28.39. Let's go ahead and put an order in. Let's put a limit order in. Great idea to remind you guys to always put in limit orders in Robinhood. The prices here are not up to date by any means. They lag. Sometimes they lag even by a couple minutes from what I've seen so far. Let's have this never expire. Let's go ahead and do $28.44. I think that's a great price. Let's go ahead and just liquidate my entire stock. So that'd be about a $3,300 credit or so. And just to swipe up to go ahead and complete that trade. It just takes a couple seconds here to let that go through. There we go. So we have that limit order in. So if that thing pops up here, it's actually popped up a couple times to my sell. Wish I would have put this in a little bit earlier today, but we'll go ahead and liquidate that. And then once we get that capital, we'll go ahead and buy some of the securities that we've been having that I have discussed in my last couple stock picking videos. So having that extra capital will be nice. Give us a little bit more leverage to go in and add to some of our positions, as well as buy some of those new securities that I've talked about in the last couple stock picking videos. So yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Talk a little bit about my dividend payments, as well as going ahead and putting an order into getting rid of that bond fund where I have a lot of my capital. And then later this week, once some of my other accounts have completed fund transfers, I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit more capital into Robinhood here. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with the market with the Fed announcement coming out later this week. And again, to remind you guys, that Fed announcement is going to be concerning interest rates, whether they're going to raise those or hold them where they're at. There's been some inconsistent language from the Fed, so we'll have to see where that announcement goes. So it could be a good day for stocks, it could be a bad day, but nevertheless, I'm going to be adding to some of my positions. If stocks get cheaper as the market goes down, great. If I make a little bit of money and the markets go up, that's cool as well. I'll go ahead and buy some ETFs and some other high dividend yielding securities. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, go ahead and subscribe. Really helps the channel out a lot, helps me out a lot. Leave a couple thumbs up, leave a couple comments. Been greatly enjoying the discussions I've had so far. Been learning a ton about the market. And if there's any videos that you guys would want me to post, anything you'd like me to focus on, any topics I should talk about, let me know. I'm always looking for different ideas. But yeah, kind of wanted to just jump in here to review how the market's been going. Like I said, I'm down about $38, sitting right at 74.03 or so. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you guys later.